The York Drama is proud to present 12 Angry Men for their winter production. The story revolves around justice and judgment and questions how people determine guilt and innocence in society. One of the directors, Mr. Berg, explains a little bit more about why this play is so special.
12 Angry Men is about 12 jurors who have been gathered into a room on a hot day, and they are trying to decide the fate of a man who's been accused of murdering his father. There is some really great evidence, and there's some evidence that some of the jurors begin to question, and the whole play is about figuring out who do we trust and why do we trust them.
The Thursday and Saturday cast will be presenting the classic 1950s interpretation, whereas the Friday and Sunday cast will be presenting the modern 2023 interpretation. Both casts say the same words, but present entirely different messages and emotions to the audience members. Oliver Roy, a foreman juror of the classic cast, explains how the old-fashioned interpretation differs from the modern one.
The classic cast is very different from the contemporary cast. They're two different shows, but in our cast it's all about telling the more direct adaptation of the original story of 12 Angry Men.
While the male-dominated cast embodied the traditions of the original script, contemporary cast member Paige Grieve commented on how the production of the play felt different due to the two different interpretations that prevented one cast from working with the other.
The cool thing about doing a 1950s version of the show and a 2023 version of the show is it shows how relevant the show still is today. I mean, it's really interesting. I've been double cast before, which is where two people play the same character, and normally we work really closely together to play the same part, but for this show it's been really different, where we're like separated pretty much the entire rehearsal process, and we've never been in the same room, and it's just been really interesting seeing how different people are.
12 Angry Men will be showing today, February 2nd through Sunday, February 5th in the York Auditorium. Tickets will be free for York students and $15 for community members that can be bought at yorkdrama.org. We hope to see everyone there. Be the good.